The legacy of Cesar Chavez. Imagine working long, grueling hours in the hot sun, earning barely enough to provide for your family with no rights and no voice. This was the harsh reality for thousands of farm workers in the United States. That is, until one man decided to take a stand and fight for justice. That man was Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez was a civil rights leader and labor activist who fought tirelessly for the rights of farm workers, showing that real change can be achieved through nonviolent protest. After reading an article by Matt Garcia titled "A Movable Feast, the United Farm Workers' Great Boycott and Farm Worker Justice," I gained a deeper understanding of Chavez's life and the incredible impact he had on the labor movement. Today, I want to commemorate Cesar Chavez by sharing his story. First, I'll talk about his early life. Second, I'll discuss his major contributions to labor rights. And finally, I'll explore how his legacy continues to inspire us today. First, I want to begin with his early life. Cesar Chavez was born in 1927 in Yuma, Arizona, into a Mexican-American family of farm workers. When the Great Depression hit, his family lost their farm, forcing them to become migrant workers. Chavez left school after 8th grade to help support his family, and it was during these difficult years in the field that he witnessed the injustices and exploitations farm workers face daily. But even in hardship, he was shaped by powerful influences. His mother's deep belief in nonviolence stayed with him throughout his life. Later, he was inspired by the philosophies of leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., which guided his own methods of protest and resistance. Next, I want to talk about his impact on the United Farm Workers movement. In the early 1960s, he co-founded the United Farm Workers, or the UFW, with Dolores Huerta. Together, they sought to improve working conditions, increase wages, and secure basic rights for farm workers. What set Chavez apart was his unwavering commitment to nonviolence. He organized peaceful strikes and boycotts, most famously the Delano Grape Strike of 1965. This movement gained national attention and united thousands of people in solidarity with the workers. One of his greatest victories came in 1975, when his efforts helped push California's Agricultural Labor Relations Act into law. This landmark legislation gave farm workers the legal right to unionize and negotiate better working conditions. Though Chavez passed away in 1993, I want to talk about how his impact lives on today. The United Farm Workers continue to fight for labor rights today, drawing on the foundation that Chavez helped build. His work also inspired countless other movements, including those advocating for immigrant justice and human rights. Chavez's legacy is honored across the country. Cesar Chavez Day is a state holiday in California, Texas, among several other states. School streets and community centers bear his name as well. But more importantly, his message still resonates. The power of nonviolent activism, the importance of unity, and the idea that even the most marginalized can rise and be heard. His famous words, "Si se puede," yes it can be done, continue to inspire generations of activists to fight for justice, equality, and dignity in the workplace. In conclusion, Cesar Chavez was a hero for farm workers, an ordinary man who achieved an extraordinary change. Today, we've looked at his early life and the challenges he faced, his incredible contributions to labor rights, and his ongoing legacy in our society. Cesar Chavez's story reminds us that one person's dedication and courage can make a real difference. We may not all lead a national movement, but standing up for what's right, we can honor his legacy in our own way. Because as Chavez taught us, si se puede.